Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? We are live, and I know some other people said they were coming in, so we're going to wait a couple minutes. Hi, oh, look at your beautiful face. Thank you, Elizabeth, for coming in. It's so good to see you. Let's get started with just building some energy in our hands. Like we've said, the world is energy. Hey, Roxana, welcome. And Savlana and Star, so good to have you here. We're just rubbing our hands together. And what this does is it increases the energy in your body because we've established through these classes that the world is energy. And when we build our energy levels, then we gain more and more energy and great health in our bodies. So take another big deep breath and then take your hands and just move them together. Do you feel that energy? Yeah. You can feel it. It's the world's energy. And the more you tap into this, the better your health gets. So take your hands and just bathe yourself in that beautiful, amazing energy that you've just created. Oh, I don't know if you can feel it, but I sure can. And take a big, deep breath and let it all go. Shake your body out, move a little, and welcome. Welcome to reduce your stress or relieve your stress, overwhelm, and anxiety. And it's been such a joy to teach this class. It is day number 3. So you should have the recordings. And if you don't, please reach out and I'll give you the recordings. It's just, this is the underlying stress is what's a major cause of so many health issues. And we don't even realize that we're experiencing them. So I'm wondering if you've started using the stress relieving strategies from day 1 and 2. I really would love to know which ones are your favorites. And as I said yesterday, the effects of these exercises and the eating practices from yesterday, they're cumulative. So the more you do, they build on each other. But seriously, don't feel like you have to do them all. Pick the ones you like the best, and then you can introduce other ones, and they're going to work for you. What happens is our subconscious brain, the brain that kind of runs the show with your breath, with all your organs working, you don't even realize it's in the background. It just wants to keep you safe, but it's really a fraidy cat. It is totally a fraidy cat. So it wants to keep us comfortable. Your body wants to keep you in great health, and it thinks safety is really about just that, keeping you comfortable. But maybe where you are feels comfortable to your subconscious brain, but to your conscious mind, hey, it's not really a comfortable place. You might want to change health issues. You might want to change something about your body or your lifestyle. So we're first today going to do a quick 5-minute review of the exercise that you learned on Monday. And then I've saved my favorite stress relieving exercise for last for today. And this exercise, I use it every single day. It takes me out of my stress, my overwhelm, and my anxiety. And I use it with breath work. But tonight we're going to give it a little twist. And then we're going to wrap up with a quick breath work vision, an exercise that I think you're going to love. So our first stress relieving exercise, it was central channel breathing. It's really about keeping your breath steady and solid and breathing into this central channel. Just feel your breath moving down your front body and stay with it. Stay right in your central channel. Just breathe it in and maybe bring that energy that we built up earlier. You can really feel it here. Let it go from the top of your head even above your head and down to the bottoms of your feet, down your front, and breathe that energy in. So good. Just feel it. Now bring the breath inside of you. Keep it flowing slowly from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And notice how you're relaxing a little bit more. So then take your index finger or your middle finger, it really doesn't matter what finger, place it between your nose and your upper lip. Keep yourself breathing in that central channel. This is an acupressure point that clears all those crazy thoughts that are roaming in your head. But of course, you guys don't have any roaming thoughts, right? Yeah. I know. So many of us do. So keep your finger there and notice how your brain's just settling down a little bit. It's a wonderful spot. And we're going to use a mantra with it. So say, life loves me. Or another one that I love to say is, I am expanding in joy, abundance, great health, and love. So repeat those with me. Life loves me. Stay with the breath.
Life loves me.
So beautiful to hear you. And I love this one, but you can say anything that resonates with you. I am expanding in joy, abundance, great health, and love.
It's great. Love.
That's a good one, right? Yeah. Hey, Karen, welcome. Okay, remove your finger and hold your hands at your sides. Like this is one I probably do 5 or 6 times a day. And I just tap into my body. I love doing this when I'm on the toilet and I drink a lot of water. So I am on the toilet a lot. Maybe it's TMI, sorry about that. Just breathe into that central channel. Feel into your feet. Let your feet get heavy. Bring your attention to your hands. Let your hands get heavy. And then bring that attention to your heart. And just let your body and the stress in your body, let it all melt. And if you can, we're going to do one more thing that we haven't done this before. We have an inner voice. So connect to your innermost self. Just have an intention and say, I'm connecting inside my body, and feel that. Let it flood your entire personality, your whole being, all your cells. Let it flood you with joy. Feel totally connected to your body. Listen to your body. It's so amazing what messages come through when we tap in and we listen. I get amazing things. I like to think this is our spirit. Some people call it God, or just, but that inner wisdom, we can't hear it unless we slow down and stay in alignment with the energy of the world. Just let yourself get aligned. Beautiful. And then we learn radiant circuits. You know, whenever I'm on my walk, I always do this. So take your hands, bring them next to your body, and then bring your palms up like this. And breathe into that central channel. This just connects everything. You're opening your body up. And in Donna Eden's energy medicine, she says this helps you connect with the energy of the planet and bring you to your happier and healthier self. So do this and breathe in. Feel the love in your heart. Let your shoulders drop. Awesome. A few more times. So good. Karen, you're out walking. That's awesome. The last stress relieving exercise that we experienced on the first day was to sit and hold your pinky and your ring finger. So when you hold these, bring them below your belly button. and just breathe. And I'm going to tell you what they do. The pinky is all about pretense. In Chinese medicine, they believe it's like trying too hard, struggling through life. None of us do that, right? Yeah, I catch myself doing it a lot, and I just have to relax and let go. So keep breathing in that central channel. The finger next to it represents fear. So it's like struggling, keeping, struggling through, pushing through. And you can do this anytime, any place, anywhere. I love to do it in meetings, when I have, I'm at a stoplight, when I'm driving. Just breathe into that central channel. Bring yourself back to a little bit more balance. Enjoy the relief. Notice what's happening in your body. When we relieve our stress, even if it's mild stress, we are increasing our longevity and really getting to be more and more marvelous in your marvelous midlife. Keep breathing. When you combine these acupressure points with the energy techniques that you've just gone through, you can do this every day. And you're going to run more and more peaceful energy through your body and your life. All right, just shake your hands out, shake your body out. 5 minutes, 5 minutes of a routine. And the ones you like, you can do for longer. But try them on and notice if you do them cumulatively for a week, you're going to feel different. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So yesterday we explored what foods and supplements were the best ones to reduce your stress and stay healthy. And then I told you about the number one thing that keeps you there is to balance your blood sugar. It balances your hormones and it just keeps you really in balance. So if you didn't see that video, you can go back and watch it again. I know, unfortunately, some of you missed it because I went into it early and you couldn't get in. Zoom wouldn't let you in. That was a big stressor, wasn't it? So today you're going to learn my favorite exercise for stress relief. It's called Emotional Freedom Technique. And for short, we call it EFT. Some of you might have already done it. I want you to not say, oh, yeah, I know that exercise. No. I want you to say
every night.
That's awesome.
Before I go to bed.
Pretty effective, right, Karen?
Oh.
I'm glad we have your testimonial. But instead of saying, yeah, I know that, say, what can I learn from this? How can I expand my knowledge? Because there's always more ways to grow and expand. And when we're not in total judgment and pretense about other people's behaviors, practices that we don't like, we totally can bring ourselves to a whole new world of wellness. We open ourselves up to what's really important in life, and we become more accepting of everything in life. Doesn't mean you have to totally accept them and take on those techniques. What it means is the acceptance takes you out of that judgment, and with that, you just feel better. You have more love for your life. The love comes into your heart. So breathe in your heart and feel a little bit more love. Do you feel a little less stressed, less anxious, less overwhelmed than when you started 10 minutes ago, maybe 15 minutes ago? Yeah. All right. So EFT has just a few points. I'm going to show them to you. And we're going to do this quickly because, of course, today's only a half-hour class. And you all know why we're doing this in bite-sized increments. Because when we're stressed, overwhelmed, worried, anxious, we can't take much more than that. I know I can't. So it's tapping on the side of your hand, and I'll walk you through the dialogue. The second point is right here on your eyebrows, inside the eyebrows. And don't worry, if you have the points right, there's a 3-inch radius. So, and I'll show you them again. We'll go through them. On the side of your eye is the next one, right at the bone. It's not on the temple, it's at the bone. This is a gallbladder point, and a gallbladder in Chinese medicine is all about frustration, overwhelm, anxiety. So it's a great spot to tap. And then right under your eye at the pupil, this is a stomach point. And so this actually helps with digestion in your body. And then go right under your nose. And we know this point, this is the one that clears your head. At your chin, stay breathing. And try and do the central channel breathing as you tap. Next one is right under your collarbone, and it's right in 2 little divots. You can find this right under your collarbone at the scapula, at the breastbone. So you can feel 2 divots there, and you just want to tap into them. This is a kidney point. It's called kidney 27. And this is my favorite point for reducing stress. And if you hold the thumb on one side and the middle finger on the other side in those 2 little divots, and let your pinky finger drop in the middle of your breast and hold and breathe here for a few minutes, you're going to feel a lot of stress relief. So just remember that one. We're not doing it today, but it's a really nice one. The 2 points are right at the bra strap right here. And then we tap at the top of the head. So got that? Any questions? Great. Okay, and I'm going to walk you through it. So it's going to be a piece of cake. I can't tell you how important this exercise is for health, for general well-being, and for achieving the goals in your life. You know, most people, they only go into stress when it's causing big problems. I want you to deal with stress even when it's at low levels, because when you do, your body remembers. And then when it goes to that high levels, you have resilience. So I'm going to give you a quick fire EFT script. And as the name suggests, it helps you quickly relieve stress. And in my marvelous midlife method, we go deeper into these exercises, but today we don't have a lot of time. So I'm just going to show the quick fire. And then I'm going to show you 2 ideas to help release more serious stress. And I'm going to share some tips to help you understand how to make the most of EFT stress. So first, we're going to do stress talk. When you're stressed, you rarely focus on the real issue. It's like all the superficial stuff comes up. And most people add in loads more stress talk problems because they're not real, or they're really not an issue. But when we release, tap the stress out of our body, it's like peeling an onion, and the mind starts getting to the root, the real cause of the problem, and that's where you can change it. So we're going to do a couple rounds of this. So I want you to think of your biggest stress, overwhelm, or anxiety, and tap right here on the side of the hand. This is the karate chop point, as they call it. It's the setup. So say, I am releasing any stress, anxiety, or overwhelm. So say that to yourself or say it out loud. I am releasing any stress, any anxiety, or overwhelm, and any of it that I'm holding on to. And breathe. Repeat it 3 times. I am releasing all my stress, all my anxiety, all my overwhelm. Keep breathing. Repeat it 1 more time. I am releasing all my stress, all my anxiety, all my overwhelm. You can notice things are just melting a little bit more. Now we're going to go on the forehead, right here. Releasing the stress. Releasing the stress. Stay with the breath. Really breathe deeply. Side of the eye. Releasing the stress. That's it. That's it. Great job. Under the eye. Releasing the stress. We call it the stress because we don't want you to take possession of it. We don't want it to be your stress, or you might not want to release it. Keep breathing, go under your nose, releasing the stress, under the mouth, releasing the stress, collarbone, releasing the stress, and then go on the side of your hand, say the word stress. Now, this is the quick one. Yeah. Some people prefer to say the word grounding instead of stress. I am grounding. And a lot of people like to add in, and I truly, totally, and completely love myself. So this is the quick fire session. Just stop for a minute, breathe into your body, maybe close your eyes, and you feel a little bit better. Just notice. This gives you really quick release. You can do more sessions, of course, and you can do it as many times. You can't like do too much. So sometimes I alternate between releasing the stress, and then I'll say I'm calm and relaxed. And you can change the wording as you want. You can say I'm calm and confident. Use whatever words fit, however you want to feel. So let's just do it one more time. We're going to do this 3 times. I'm clearing the stress in my body, and I'm so happy about it. I'm clearing the stress in my body. I am so happy about it. The stress is going away. You can see how I changed the wording. It really doesn't matter. I'm clearing the stress in my body, and the stress is going away. Beautiful. Forehead. I'm calm and relaxed. Yeah. See what happens when you talk through it? Your brain starts to change, and it helps you to release that stress. Side of the eye, releasing the stress. I'm calm and relaxed. Under the eye, releasing the stress. Breathe, feel calmer, feel more relaxed. Under the nose, I'm calm and relaxed. Feeling it, releasing the stress. Under the mouth, I'm calm and relaxed. Collarbone, I'm calm and relaxed. And I think we forgot this point, or I did last time. So bra strap. But you know what? Even if we forget a point, you're still going to get it, and your body will get it. You're sending messages through your nervous system. You're calming your nervous system to really release the stress. Then top of your head, breathing in, saying your statements. Breathing in calm, breathing out stress. Releasing stress at a deeper level. Beautiful. Now shake out your hands, close your eyes if you can, and just notice. You feel a little calmer, a little less stressed. Beautiful. Really notice how you feel right now. And we're going to go into a little bit of a breathwork session. So we're just going to do the halo active breath, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. And you can talk to yourself and say, I am releasing the stress. And one big benefit you can do that just kind of adds to it is drink some water. That gets the energy flowing even better. You're detoxifying everything. We didn't do the tapping because when I timed this, we didn't have time. But you can tap your body like we did in day 1 and then drink some water. You're going to start detoxifying your whole system. So take some nice slow breaths through your nose and out your mouth. Let them be rhythmic. Take your hands, place them on your heart. Say, I am releasing the stress. I am releasing the stress. I'm so happy it's going away. Start talking to your body, being kind to your body. All my pressures are leaving my body. You're doing great things for your body. Feel what comes up for you. Is there something that's coming up at a deeper level? Stay focused. Tap into this. Tap into the feeling. Focus on it. What's happening with your innermost wisdom? What's the feeling in your body? How are you releasing it? Beautiful. Stay with the breath. That's it. That's it. Let it go. Beautiful. Now shake your hands out. Your hands get heavy and notice what's happening in your body. Are you a little less stressed, or are those feelings starting to disappear? Shake your hand if it's working for you. Just shake your head. Give me a couple shakes. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. So I've given you some tools to really help you release your stress. And because we are going into October, November, December, the holidays, I'm not going to be running my full Marvelous Midlife program. We're going to start it up in January. But in the meantime, I don't want to leave you high and dry. So we're going to be doing free breathwork sessions I don't know, I might bring back weekly ones again. We've been doing twice a month. The next one is on the 25th. I'm actually going to visit my son. He lives in Las Vegas, so we're not having one next month, but they're Tuesdays at 5:30. So please join us. You're going to get emails about it as long as you're on my email list. And if you're not, please give me a message and I'll send you, I'll put you on my email list. Just really breathe through this, release your stress. And the other thing I would love for you to do is tell your friends about it and tell me how it's all working for you. I love to know what you're doing. And if there's something you want to work on that's really irritating you, especially a challenge that happens in midlife or as a midlife woman, and like I said, some women are a little bit older. You're still in midlife in my book. We're healthy, we're happy. We need to be vibrant for the rest of our lives, right? Right? So let me know what you'd like to see. I'm going to be bringing a lot of free programs. If you're not on my social media, go on my Instagram, my Facebook, and I'm going to be doing recordings. And then I have about 350 videos on YouTube, and you're going to love them. They're about food, stress, and a whole lot of other stuff. There's even a juice pulp video that got 9,000 views. Go figure, right? We don't know what's going to work for us. But get on my social media. We're going to give you all the links and on the reminders. The social media is there. So we're just about at time. Does anyone have any questions about anything we've done? Oh, and by the way, yesterday a PDF was supposed to go out with a recording of everything that I recommended and all the Amazon links. Well, sorry, it didn't go out. So we're going to get it in the morning. And things have just been kind of crazy. I have 5 talks to do this week. So I will make sure and get you that, but I didn't want to get you that without the Amazon links. So any questions, I'm happy to stay a little longer if you'd like as well.
Oh,
Catherine,
Go for it.
I put in the chat. Can you hear me?
I did,
Yeah.
and I was too busy talking, so I didn't see your chat. Go
It's
ahead.
okay. You tap, are you right-handed? So you're tapping on one side, or is that where the pressure points are?
This is a great question. Your pressure points are on both sides, Karen. And yeah, your pressure points are on both sides. And really what happens is when you start tapping, you get a little tired and things might start to hurt a little. So you can switch to the other side. There's no rhyme or reason. And even like I said, if you go in the wrong point, as long as you're close, you're going to get the benefits. And there's so much more to tapping, and we go a lot deeper into that. So I'll have to do a whole video on it.
And
Great.
I like to do both sides just because
Oh yeah.
double the, I noticed when I took the class or the summit from Nick Ortner and his sister and brother, I think. His
Yeah.
sister did both sides, and I identified, with her. And I just feel like it kind of intensifies the calming aspect of my my nervous system runs really I'm really anxious.
Yes.
Especially at night when I do it before I go to bed. I do it with Nick Ortner, but I do both sides just to make
I
it.
love it. And I love Nick Ortner and Jessica, and I can't remember the brother's name, but
I can't either. I just met him for the first time on this last summit. Yeah.
they are great. And your vagal nerve, I don't know how many of you know about your vagal nerve. It runs down both sides of your body, all the way down to your pelvis. And then it has branches that run across. And when you calm your vagal nerve and the breath work and the tapping all over your body and the EFT tapping, it really helps to calm your central nervous system. So I'm going to give you more on that going forward, but really taking your fingers and pressing them in your belly button, that really is a fabulous exercise to get your nervous system in alignment. So I'll make a video about that as well. It's very fun. So I think someone else had a question, or would anyone else like to comment on how you feel now?
Yes, it's me. Thank you, Catherine, for the tips on releasing the stress. Unfortunately, I missed yesterday's session, and I think I didn't receive the email from you with the recording, and because I would be interested in knowing about supplements for hormones. So if you forward it to me as
I
possible.
definitely will. I'm going to have the PDF finished tonight, and I will forward it to you and get you all that information. And we'll forward all 3 recordings so you can have them in one place and have that as something as your go-to. So happy to do that for you.
So you'll forward it to us on Facebook Messenger or email?
Email. Are you on my email list, Karen?
I don't know. I don't get a chance to look at my email that often. I'm more on my phone, more text and Facebook message. But I don't know if I'm on your email list or not. I don't know if I know I get your Facebook messages.
Great. So go ahead and I'll make sure that it's forwarded to you on Facebook Messenger, but those we'd have to do individually.
I know.
So-
I don't want you to have to do extra for me. Are you on Meetup, or what are you on?
Thank you. We have a wonderful new group on Meetup. It's called the Marvelous Midlife Women's Group. And I can't believe it. We have 82 participants. So I always post all my events on Meetup as well. But we have a small group tonight, so I'll be happy. Just shoot me your email address in Facebook Messenger, or you know what? I'll just send it to you in Facebook Messenger, so you'll have the message as well.
Okay. You might be sending it to me in my email. I just don't get to go in that often, until someone says, I sent you something. And then my doctor sent me something. I found out today it went to iCloud, and I don't check iCloud.
Yeah.
And
So we are midlife women. We got to make it easy for us. We don't deserve to struggle or suffer, so I'm happy to do that for you. And actually, just give you a tip. I have a virtual assistant that helps me a lot with a lot of my stuff. So
oh, you're lucky.
we're gonna let the VA take care of it.
Oh, nice.
It
So,
takes a lot of stress
I'll
off.
be able to see the first 2 nights, since I missed my
Mari Sala will send you the email with all the links, the 3 links, and then she'll send you, along with the PDF, a link to the PDF that gives you all the supplements and foods that are great for stress, anxiety, and worry.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's some great ones in there, and they're good for hormones too, said Lana. But when you are looking at supplements, everyone is biologically individual. What's great for your neighbor isn't always great for you. So feel free to check in with me. I have really great consultations that'll help you discover what you really need, as opposed to turning your supplements into expensive urine, because we don't want that for you, right?
Yeah, I would be interested. Yeah.
Anything else before we end?
Thank you.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Great.
Catherine.
Thank
We're
you,
great,
everyone.
Okay.
Love you. Great
Bye.
to see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.